Estamos en Praga, capital de Chequia, y hoy vamos a encontrarnos con un personaje muy particular.
Hello,
Hey, how are you?
Vamos muchachos! So I'm Curby, I do Obscene Extreme. I have really huge passion for life, football and music. So welcome to my place, you know, in the middle of nowhere actually.
Esto es territorio argentino, ahora mismo, donde estamos, en Bukovka, que es el medio de la nada.
Painting and everything is quite new, even the lights and everything, but those banners I do every World Cup. When we won in Qatar, I was like thinking, why not leave it like that, you know, so that's why they are still here, you know, they are like Argentines, campeones, banners and all this shit, because this is like my life, you know, the music and football and everything. I feel like ambassador of Argentina, not only here, but worldwide. I call the car La Argenta. It was painted like this before the World Cup. I like also that Messi is pointing at Diego because this is like, you know, and this is not everything, you know, of course this is our house.
The song is from...
This is the song for the Qatar, you know, so it reminds you 86 last time when we won. You know, I put it before the World Cup because I really believe we will win in every World Cup. This is not everything, I got a couple more.
El color celeste que se utilizó es realmente el color exacto, es perfecto. What is this?
Well, this is like, you know, I have been 18 of December.
Okay, hold on. Hay algo que me parece que no está acorde con la situación y la vamos a cambiar ahora mismo. Ahora sí. Please, just explain. It's breathtaking.
This is my tribute to world champions, you know. I have been in Doha for the final, of course, like any other big fan of football, and I had to immortalize it on my house, so I did.
El detalle es increíble todo, o sea, el artista que hizo esto, realmente un 10.
This painting, you know, with one of the best artists of Czech Republic, we did this mural. He was working here like 160 hours of painting, you know. I'm watching it almost every day, and I'm very satisfied with the work. It's just beautiful, you know. It's not done yet, as you can see. There is like empty wall, and I wanna have here like Scaloni watching the guys, and on this left side there will be like, you know, list of everyone that participate, like not only players but also physio, you know, second coach and whatever. The World Cup and everything is all about the coach, about the team, about everyone. So, you know, all the team will be here, you know, and especially Scaloni will watch the boys, which is, you know, as I see him. You know, that was one of the best days of my life. You must understand, I'm fan of Argentina since '78, since I was 4 years old. You know, since Mario Kempes was one of the best players in the Argentina. I was 12 when the Diego won in Mexico. Yeah. And now
that's also a good time, like a good age to see your favorite team win.
Exactly.
It's a core memory.
I mean, you know, I just fall in complete love with his skills, with everything, with his lifestyle. It was so incredible.
And what is this?
This is the Bombonera, you know, just little stadium for me, for my kid. La Casa de los Fanáticos de Boca. So the stadium, of course, you have to have something that you go through, and that's the sculpture of Diego, made by really famous guy, František Balek, who is doing lots of sculptures all around the Czech Republic, you know. He was doing this sculpture like 1 year, man. It was incredible work, like really. So, you know, we even have to bring, for example, the shoes, like real Puma. So we did original one, you know.
Yeah, everything is really down
like
to the detail.
The strong fucking legs, like, you know, all of it.
Sí, es el Diego del 86, digamos.
And we wanted him young, of course. Like,
tiene la camiseta del Lecoq Sportif, que es, bueno, evidentemente la época del Maradona ganador. ¿Qué le dirías al Diego si entrara por la puerta?
Gracias, Diego, for everything. You know? So, gracias, Diego, por todo. Spiders. Diego, come on. no respect for the biggest one. When you turn the stadium, the Diego will, of course, turn. I'm watching you to play football, the beautiful game. And then we go. There is like grass from real Bombonera, and it's somewhere here, like little piece of Argentinian grass. It's from the pitch where the Diego was playing as well, which is perfect.
That's crazy, yeah.
That's little stand with some really smart words, right?
Y aparte esto está escrito realmente en argentino, no en español de España, digamos, o en español estándar. Dice, da lo mejor, nunca te rindas, confía en vos, trabajá en equipo, mantenete humilde, soñá lo grande, hacé lo que amas. Mantenete humilde, nosotros al ganarle el mundial nos olvidamos de eso.
Yeah.
This is anybody's dream.
Yeah.
Even if I'm a River fan, this is amazing.
So, you know, with my friends from Argentina, we pick up those guys because they were important in history.
Esto es como un museo de Boca con jugadores de todas las épocas, 56, 60, 63, 67. Y allá, bueno, más recientes como Riquelme, Tevez, Palermo, Pavón. Un fanático. This is when you went to Argentina for football, only football related matters.
For super final, I bought a ticket, really expensive.
That was
no one gave me
Boca
shit.
River.
Boca River, super final, Copa Libertadores.
And then they moved it
Monumental.
to...
I was Monumental.
And they moved it to Madrid.
Madrid, yeah. And I was there too.
And you went to Madrid.
Yeah, that was great. As you can see, there is like empty space. There will be like Diego going to outer space.
How did you experience his passing in 2020?
That was crazy, really crazy. You know, I was here and CNN Czech just came here to make live from the stadium and everything. We couldn't believe it. Yeah. My kids were crying, like incredible crying, like lost someone in the family. Yeah. It was crazy, but you know, somehow I expected it a little bit before. Well, you remember these times in hospital and everything. But this time it was shock because it looks like everything is perfect, like all the surgery went good, you know, all the news were good, and then incredible.
I remember the moments where I was and like what I was doing, and I've never been like the biggest Maradona fan, but
I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's part of like just being a River Plate fan and like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do.
You didn't have better one.
I do have respect, you know, for Maradona, but you know, I'm a Messi fan, let's say.
Well, watch this because I almost forget it. I got it from outside.
Everybody can see it from outside.
Case, yeah. República de la Boca. That's really perfect one, I guess.
Todo acá está al mínimo detalle. Es decorado en base a Argentina y Boca. Incluso la tapa de las cloacas, digamos, tienen algo de Boca. We talk about like the huge collection of jerseys you have. Could you show us your pick 5?
5?
Like, 5, yeah.
That's really hard. Because I get plenty. I think it will be 15. You know, this is my most favorite right now, you know. That's collection, you know, 120 anniversary, but this means everything. Matador is playing now Boca and I'm like 50, so I just printed like this way. So
this one is my favorite, all-time favorite.
Of course, Messi, and it was with me in Doha, in Qatar as well. So it means a lot. This was my first actually Argentinian t-shirts I bought in Buenos Aires during the Isakarum. You know, so this is very important for me because I bought it in Argentina. This is from my friend from band Inhumation. This is the time when you know, Diego Armando played in Newell's Old Boys. It's incredible. It smells history. It's just like a beautiful t-shirt, you know. It's a great gift from a friend from Argentina. So. And of course, my number one, it must be this one. Because I wear it with the pride, long time. It's like Le Coq Sportif, classic, you know, number 10.
Estamos en la oficina de Obscene Extreme, donde Curby boquea el festival.
Obscene Extreme is musical festival that I'm doing since 1999. It's dedicated to really extreme form of music like grindcore, death metal, thrash, power violence, hardcore punk. Since 1999 there was almost 1,200 different bands playing our festival, and it's like a gathering of music freaks all around the world. I started to listen music, like really extreme music, when I was 12 or something. I don't care if I sit here 14, 16 hours per day, 7 days per week, because it's simply my life. I love listening music, so I listen here like all my life. You see all the LPs and everything here, so this is like my big love, and the Obscene Extreme means almost everything. I think it's also very important for the underground worldwide, because we always dig deep inside the underground to bring the really new bands. We don't care. We have same condition for the band in 10 a.m. or 10 p.m., which is good.
Yo participé en el festival 3 veces con 2 bandas diferentes. Es una fiesta. El encuentro anual con amigos que ves una vez al año, que uno es de Indonesia, el otro de Japón, de Australia, de Argentina.
I did this festival as well in Mexico, Indonesia, Australia, twice in Japan, one in Canada. So I was trying to do world tour. It's like proof that a small kid from the small village in the middle of Czech can do whatever he wants if he really wants. So that means everything, I guess. Yeah.
I don't want to break anything.
I'm not playing the football every day right now, but few times per week, at least one game I'm doing still, and it's a beautiful thing.
Curby, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure to see you and to see all the passion you put out on your house, your car, your jerseys, your festival, and thanks for the friendship, which is also like we know each other for like 14 years, and I appreciate that you opened the doors of your house to us, and we had a great weekend. Thank you again, and hope to see you next year festival, and I hope we win the World Cup next year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thanks for visit,
Thank you so much.
You're very much welcome. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure we will win like next 5 World Cups, so very easy.
Let's hope. Let's hope so. Dale like, suscríbete y compartí este video con ese amigo familiar con el que hayas visto la final, así le llega Scaloni y ves su mural terminado. Muchas gracias y nos vemos pronto.